Is there an elephant in the room with issues that no one dare discuss? Is it one elephant with two issues, or two elephants with an issue each? What about the England-Iceland match? A lousy result. Was one of the elephants involved?
Nigel.cecil, calling things out as you like it, especially for his fair-minded friends.
Shagabutties, welcome. The elephant in the room, the England versus Iceland match, the lousy result. What's an elephant got to do with it? Well, my fair-minded and equitable friends, regular viewers to this channel, have been scouring the internet for information, and they've discovered something, an issue none of us know about, and are not able to discuss the elephant. Because in that match, it appears, by scouring the internet, and of course we always believe what we read on social media, don't we, Hillary, that a new game plan was especially designed for the England team, and they were playing in accordance with that plan. And that plan was designed by Rishi Sunak. Yes, are we allowed to say things like that, Hillary? We don't want to be party political because these videos are supposed to be unbiased, and indeed being advised by my fair-minded and equitable friends, members of Equity, the trade union for professional actors, Farage, entertainers and other creatives across the United Kingdom. On one end of the spectrum of their opinions, well, they're Jeremy Corbyn policy supporters. And on the other end of the spectrum, if Jacob Rees-Mogg had a fan club, does Jacob have one, Hillary? Well, they'd welcome being members of that fan club. And so they're all now saying to moi, surely Rishi Sunak is deliberately trying to lose the election for the Conservative Party. Every time they do something, they've got the equivalent of a big elephant foot and go, woomph! That's another reason why the Tories aren't going to win. I mean, Sir Keir Starmer just needs to relax and let it all roll over them. But of course, is Nigel Farage going to come into the melee and make something completely different? But just think, the other night, James O'Brien and Adam Bienkov tweeted about the 80th anniversary commemorative events for D-Day. And they said that Rishi Sunak, as Prime Minister, had been originally invited some time ago, and they turned it down. They were too busy. And then when they did turn up, well, just look at what happened. Isn't that surely a wonderful, a magnificent way of trashing the Conservative Party? Just ignoring respect, lest we forget, indeed, Penny Mordaunt, the Conservative MP for Portsmouth North, quite rightly trashed them last night on TV. I mean, it's just not on. So then you've come up with the question, why is it maybe that Rishi Sunak is trying to trash the Tories? Is there a stealth agenda? Is Sir Keir Starmer aware of the stealth agenda? And will Nigel Farage appear in the middle and expose it all by asking the question, Sir Keir Starmer, Rishi Sunak, do you guarantee to maintain and bring about a full Brexit for the United Kingdom? Now, I already know amongst my fair-minded and equitable friends there's a split of opinion. But the question is, they're both saying, both sides of the opinion, if there is going to be a move, then it should only be brought about by another referendum so that your voices may be heard equally and fairly. Because some remember John Major, the Maastricht Treaty, it was almost done by stealth, realigned with the EU, just encompass, come along. And both Sir Keir Starmer and Rishi Sunak, well, when it came to the European Court of Human Rights, Sir Keir Starmer said, no, we definitely won't leave. And Rishi Sunak prevaricated and said the ECHR, well, we might leave, it is necessary. And over time, have you noticed, because this is what my fair-minded and equitable friends have been telling me, that Rishi, although they originally supported leave, in this quick snap election, and a lot of MPs have resigned, well, they seem to have shoehorned in those who would sort of like to see the UK realigned with the EU. And equally, Sir Keir Starmer's got rid of the Corbynites, and it's generally known that the Corbynites supported leave. So is there a stealth agenda going on? Is there a question about Brexit that no one dare ask? Now, it was touched on last night among the deputy leaders and movers and shakers of the other parties, but nobody has given a firm commitment. And so my fair-minded and equitable friends are saying, will Nigel Farage come forward and give a commitment which will then challenge the others to be upfront about what the agenda is? Of course, there are other issues: the cost of living crisis, the state of the National Health Service, education. I mean, it never ends. But the biggest issue for all of us, apart from the cost of living crisis, the COVID pandemic, the tragedy of that, was the divisive nature of UK leaving or staying with the EU. And to realign the UK, this is what you're telling Wa, with the EU by stealth, well, it's not really British, is it? It's not acceptable. And so Rishi Sunak knows that if they leave the ECHR, it will be almost impossible for the UK to rejoin the EU. So is there a stealth agenda? Will someone dare ask the question? Indeed, is there an elephant in the room? And our friend Stella Douglas Guides has cast a few tarot cards about this issue. Do join me again. And in the meantime, please look out for elephants in the room.